We're flying Batik Air together today, first time. Welcome back. I'm at the best airport in the world, at Changi, at Singapore. This airport is just so beautiful. Hey, thank you. Nice to see you. I am coming to Indonesia today, Jakarta. Here we come. First time flying Batik Air today.
Oh, yeah, welcome.
Thank you very much. Hello, how are you?
You're into Jakarta. Okay, your seat number is 3A. Right hand side.
I love your uniform. Beautiful uniform.
Yes.
This is Batik.
Yeah.
Batik. Beautiful.
Thank you.
First time katanya.
First time, very nice.
Iya.
Satu tahun. Terima kasih. Selamat datang dari tujuan Jakarta. Menuju Soekarno-Hatta di Tangerang, Banten. The flight number is I-7156. Once again, 7156. Please take your boarding pass to ensure you are in the correct flight. Thank you. Silakan, selamat datang.
My name is Enko Mai, my captain. Welcome to Batik Air. This flight number ID 7156 going to Jakarta, Soekarno-Hatta International Airport. With flight time about 1 hour 30 minutes, cruising altitude 35,000 feet above sea level.
What's your name, sir?
Angga.
Anga.
Yes.
I love the tie you're wearing. This is Batik, right?
Yes, Batik from
Beautiful.
Indonesia.
Yeah. I'm really excited today. You know, because I haven't flown on the Indonesian airline for a very long
Seriously?
time. Yeah.
Wow.
I specifically want to fly Batik Air. I want to fly something different.
Thank you. Welcome.
All right. Looking forward to it.
Mr. Chu, this is your hotel.
Thank you.
Thank you. And for your welcome drink, we have guava juice or mineral water. Which one do you prefer?
I have the juice, please.
Sure. Thank you.
There are so many flights between Singapore and Jakarta. I have so many choices, but I want to do something different this time. So I want to do on Batik Air. I found this is very unique Indonesian airline. I researched a little bit more. I actually think Batik Air is actually a full-service airline of Lion Air Group. The Lion Air, the parent airline, is actually a low-cost airline, very popular in Indonesia because of cheaper fare. The Batik Air is actually more a full-service carrier, and it has a sister airline called Malindo Air in Malaysia as well.
This is your headset, Mr. Chu. Maybe you wanna? Thank you.
Ini dan dikencangkan seperti ini. Untuk mengeratkan topi, mulut dan hidung, kaitkan bang dengan sempurna tiup di bakaran. Lampu akan menyala jika baterai. If there's anything that we do to make this flight more enjoyable to you, please do not hesitate to let us know. Thank you for your kind attention.
The flights is not full today. It's only 80 passengers, so I got to try out both the business class and the economy, and just checking out what the features like in the economy.
Hi, we are preparing for service. This is sausage roll, our menu for today.
Sausage roll.
Yes, sausage roll. for today, we have two choices. There is a fried rice with the pepper chicken, and then the other one is rice with the chicken or chili.
Enjoy your meal.
Thank you very much. Well, I am getting very comfortable on my flight on Batik Air. Now, as a frequent traveler, I use VPN. Why I use VPN? Because I want to secure my data and also to avoid internet censorship. A lot of times I am connected to public Wi-Fi, such as hotel Wi-Fi. Sometimes I don't feel comfortable sending important banking credentials over the internet using public Wi-Fi. So that's where the VPN come in handy to encrypt the data to protect the identity. Internet censorship these days is becoming a huge pain for travelers like me. So the best way is using Surfshark VPN to connect to a different country, then access all the content you want. And now I want to introduce a new feature in Surfshark VPN. It's called HackLock. HackLocks provide an extra layer of securities. It scans through your email address and also your password. In case there's a breach or leak, HackLock would notify you by email and you can take appropriate action. Get Surfshark VPN at surfshark.com/Sam. Enter promo code SAM. Get 83% off and 1 free month. That is less than $2 per month as a VPN subscription. This video is sponsored by Surfshark VPN. Very, very hazy pollution when you're crossing over, and then when you're coming to near Jakarta, you know, the visibility drops. Selamat datang, senang berjumpa. Apa kabar? I just landed in Indonesia. I'm really excited. It's really fun every time when I come to Indonesia. Looking forward to this time. And the flight went really well. I mean, the crew were really warm, just as all the Indonesian crew would do. I figured Batik Air is a value carrier, I would say. It provides pretty good value, and you have a decent business class products like the US domestic business class chairs, a good meal for 1.5 hours. Pretty good. How was your flight, madam?
It's good.
Good?
Yes.
Why do you fly with Batik Air? Do you fly many different airlines?
Because the quality is good.
Yeah, good value,
the
right?
service is good, yes.
Yeah. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much.
Okay, nice to meet you. Yeah. See you again.
See you, right? Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, bye-bye.
See you again.
See you, bye-bye.
Terima kasih Pak, hati-hati. Terima kasih. Terima kasih Bapak.
Yeah, of course. We are taking a photo and a video. Rima,
Yes?
you're gonna teach me some more words in Bahasa.
Senang terbang bersama Batik Air.
Senang?
Senang terbang bersama Batik Air.
Oh, I couldn't follow you. I couldn't follow you. Oh my
The
gosh.
easier one, the easier one. Like
Well, here.
the easier one, like senang bertemu.
Senang bertemu. Is this something nice or
Yeah,
not? Nice,
it is
right?
like it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I like this pink one. This dress, the pink color. Yeah, it's very cool.
It came from Manado.
Manado.
Yeah.
Oh wow, thank you. Thank you very much.
Sounds
Yeah.
good to speak like Manado.
I look like Indonesian, don't I? I just had a holiday in Thailand. I had such a suntan.
Asian Thailand.
I think the closest I have to batik, this is a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah,
So I
Hawaiian.
say it's a Hawaiian batik. But right now, I'm going to buy a batik shirt. So tomorrow, I have a fan meeting in Indonesia.
Selamat datang di Indonesia.
We have so much giveaway
Yeah.
today for everybody who's into aviation today. The coffee barista is actually a fan. How amazing it is. Hey, how are you? Senang Berjumpa. It is my deepest honor and pleasure today to share this session with you. Are you guys all well today?
I'm from Bandung.
And I'm from Surabaya.
Welcome. Where are you from?
Singapore.
Singapore. Where are you?
From Italy.
Let's give a round of applause. Today we have a birthday boy here. And he's also very famous. I think he's the Samtri of Indonesia. It's Ikhwan Hidayat. Okay, the camera's turned. You are amazing. You know why I like you? Because not because we look alike, but also you and I are always smile. We smile so nicely. And we are non-threatening, aren't we? We are one of the most friendly people around here. And I have a gift for you here. A special shirt that only a few Singapore Airlines people have, and now you will have this. This is a special t-shirt. So I made this shirt. I made a 20 copy, but the biggest mistake I made is I made them all in large and extra large. And everyone made it small. So I finally can give out one of the shirts to you. Can someone take a picture of us? I was told, but I think I knew it as well, in my blood, I'm an Indonesian. I look like Indonesian, don't I? This is my first Batik shirt. I bought it today. Thank you. And I love this shirt. Thank you so much. Anything make me look slim, I'll do it. The vibes are so good. Every time I come to Indonesia, the people here makes me happy. Because with your support, you guys gave me a lot of strength to be here. Thank you again. Thank you very much. I want to talk about sharing with you my love of aviation, especially in Indonesia. I think many of you didn't know. I came to Indonesia in 2001, the first time. There were lots of pictures I've taken because I started and I'm always a plane spotter. Those days coming to Indonesia was really amazing. I got so many stories to share with you. The first time I arrived in Jakarta, there was just villages around the perimeter road at that time. There was literally no fence. And there were holes, big holes. I can go through this little hole, go inside, next to the runway, and people were washing clothes on the river, you know, and then like there were chicken running, hens running, and lambs running, and then, but the amazing thing is there was no fence. You can take great pictures. At that time, there was not many Indonesian spotters, I think. And I thought, what a place. I'm going to share with you some picture I've taken there. Yeah, this is from the place I told you. You can go inside the airport, and police don't catch you. You go through the hole, go inside, stand there, just among the villager. I look like Indonesian, so you blend in. 747 every day. I think the flight number JL712 comes to Jakarta. This plane, I took this plane when I first came to Indonesia. It was from Singapore on the 747 Combi. This is taken in Soekarno-Hatta in Terminal 1, the observation deck. They call it waving gallery, don't they? Yeah. Have anyone seen this airline? This is a Delta Airline tail, Indonesian Airlines logo. I think this airline didn't last long. How about this one? Anyone flown by the air? How about this? A 707 takeoff in Halim. I think I was very lucky. I went there. Within 5 minutes, I hear a loud sound roaring into the sky, and this thing just took off in Halim. It was an Air Force Base open day. At that time, Halim doesn't have any commercial flight. It was just military, cargo, VIPs. Do you know the history about this airplane? I also took at Halim. This was used by H.M. the Cream, and then it was sold to an Indonesian businessman. Anyone can tell what aircraft type this one is? Oh, who said Transall? Amazing. Salute to you, you know the type. So this is a very rare type, it's called the Transall. In those days were fairly standard in Indonesia. You look at Burak, Mandala, Star Air, Airfast, every airline. The main domestic fleet is 737-200. So later on, this was in 2013, I made an effort. I went to Jeddah. And I've flown all the 747 in the world. I have to fly on the Garuda 747. But it was a beautiful moment. You look at it, it was just after sunset, and you can just adore how big this airplane is. I want to answer any question you have for me.
I saw your video on YouTube. You can travel a lot with the more experience, more than first class. You can travel with the resident class, and the last video you travel with the private jet. So for that, all the ticket you paid it all, or sometimes the airline invite you to take a video or for the promotion. Thank you.
75% of my tickets is paid out of my own pockets. It used to be 100%, okay? And then as I getting bigger, there were lots and lots of invites. To be honest with you, I have hundreds of emails and invites sitting there. I pick on those invites that are unique, that can make a content that is benefits to the viewers, of course, and also benefits me in terms of perhaps a golden chance, like a delivery flight, that you would never able to buy a ticket to fly on those. Special flights, we're talking Qantas is making a Project Sunrise flying Sydney to New York non-stop. They only pick 40 passengers. They invite them only. You cannot buy tickets for those events. Those are definitely, strictly speaking, sponsored flights, and I take them. And our YouTube viewers and everybody is pretty smart. They can also figure out, apart from I also told them I've been invited. As a YouTuber, you make your money from the advertising income, from the minutes you watched from the video. And of course, I would like to thank everybody who has watched my video that helps me to get here.
Hello, sir. My name is Tommy. My question is, did you ever film without filming it just like ordinary packs? And the second is, will you fly again with Garuda Indonesia?
You raise a really good question, because when you're doing filming on a flight, I myself become an observer. You observe every moment and then start really fire up the camera and fire up the lens to shoot. So in many ways, you are unable to relax. It's like you're working on the plane, right? You're capturing all the details. You're almost like you're working like a crew member there. So I have just filming duty flights and deadhead flight. Deadhead flight means I enjoy whatever I do. I go on the plane, I straight away sleep or eat just like normal passenger, and then relax more. And then sometimes when you go on a special flight, you want to make a video. Let's say I was in Canada, I was on the mining gravel strip operation. I was filming like a documentary, and I was just one of the crew. I follow everything, doing everything. And in both ways, I enjoy, honestly, because when I do the filming, I was very concentrated and I became very passionate. Sometimes passion run really high, your heads become really hot. But at the end of the day, it was good to document that, because if I don't do it, I don't know when there will be people doing it. We might be losing a piece of content there. The second question with Garuda, fingers crossed, inshallah, I might be flying in a few days with Garuda. Okay, if Garuda release a war seat, I have some miles to redeem a seat, and then hopefully Garuda can hear that message. And hopefully, the good news is Garuda is gonna be one of the first airline in Asia Pac receive the A330neo. So hopefully I can work with Garuda together to take delivery of this plane from Airbus factory in Toulouse and fly back to Jakarta.
Hello Sam, can you tell me about what is your best flight ever? It could be your first flight, it could be your before YouTube era or after YouTube era. Thank you.
I actually wanted to answer another angle. I never had a bad flight in my life. People would say, do you have ever had a bad flight? I said never. They just don't believe me. Because I love the airplane. I love sitting inside the plane. After it take off, my mind go disconnect. I don't use Wi-Fi on board. I don't usually watch movie. I survived the Singapore to Newark, 18 hours flight non-stop, without watching one single movie. I don't know what I was doing. I was just sitting there for 18 hours. But because I love the plane, I love that feeling. That feeling in the air, flying at 39,000 feet above the cloud, I was able to relax a bit more than I was on the ground. I was happier. Do you have that kind of feeling? Do anyone enjoy doing that? You're truly an NFT. I do have so many best flights because I don't have any bad flights. I think the most memorable ones I could think about, there are so many aircraft types because I go by types. Each aircraft type I have a good flight. Concourse, supersonic. There are so many Boeing 747, from 747 SP100 series to the 747-8. In a few days, I'm going to Hong Kong. I'm going to fly a very special flight with Qatar Airways cargo, a 747-8 freighter. And that is the invited flight, like your question earlier, because there's no other way you can buy a cargo ticket, go on a cargo ticket, unless you pack yourself as a human meatball.
I want to ask you about the video also, because I found out your video is getting better and better. So now when I see your video, I never watch in my phone, so I use my big screen on TV. So I want to ask you, how did you improve yourself when you're making the video? Is anybody helps you to make the video? Thank you.
I think this is also the evolution of a YouTuber, right? You have to improve to survive. You have to keep evolving. You have to try many different styles. I am a very, very stressful guy. I am a very, very dirty guy. And I am also a very, very ruthless guy. I want to push and push and push, When I work with an airline, I want to tell the airline how we can film, because I think about, the most important thing is the end result, the audience. Think about what your audience want to see on your video, and you need to deliver that angle. So, almost reverse engineering and get it done. So these days, time is not my friend, and I have now 2 part-time editors helping me. So all 3 of us are doing editing. All 3 of us are capable to film. Sometimes they come to film with me together on a filming project. You will see a different perspective. And sometimes I'm holding the camera myself, filming as I walk around the airport and things like that. And so I think the answer is you gotta keep evolve and change and get better.
What do you think about the future of aviation?
The future aviation is gonna be, you will see smaller, more economical planes. You start seeing A321, long range A321neo transatlantic. You won't be surprised. Boeing will come out with a new middle body and doing the same thing, and you will see a lot more smaller planes and heavy bodies flying in the sky, and a lot more frequency, a lot more direct flight. I have a bigger idea I want to share with you, and I want everyone to be with me on this idea. Next time when I come to Indonesia, we're not going to have a fan meeting anymore like this. We're going to have a fan meeting in the plane, flying together. Would you choose Boeing or Airbus?
Boeing.
Oh, Boeing wins. Great one. Let me sign this thing. Hope you enjoyed.